I've lost that. Hi guys, it's ayeishascozycrafts here. I am going to be doing another mystery jar chooses what I crochet video. If you haven't already, please go ahead and watch the last one that I did. We made some really cool things and I'm so excited to do another one of these videos and see what we get to make this time around. So without any waiting, I am going to pick the first pattern out of the jar and just see what we get. So I'm going to pick one out here. Ooh, okay, standing dragon pattern. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to do this one. I'm so excited to do this one. I've literally had the eyes sat here for ages waiting to do this pattern. But look how stunning these are. Oh, they're huge eyes. They're like one of the biggest sizes that I've used. So that should be interesting to try. I did forget to mention that this is the colour I'm going to use for the standing dragon. Lilac is my favourite colour, so I'm going to make the standing dragon using these. I think it's going to turn out so cute. It says it needs 2 skeins. I've bought 3 just in case. So fingers crossed I've got enough for it, but we will see. Yeah, I'm going to use these. I'm going to start again. I have managed to get quite a bit of it done. I hopefully have captured a lot of it on the time lapse, but this is where we're at. Yeah, my son's gone to sleep early, so I am going to just crack on. It is so light outside for what month we're in. We're in March. It's the 21st of March in the UK and it is 6:35 and it is literally still really light. That's why there's such good lighting at this time. It's amazing. I've been very busy, as you would have seen on the time lapse. I have gotten this far. I'm not sure if it's gone wrong somewhere or if that's how it's supposed to look. But like the feet, I don't know, it looks weird. I'm just going to keep going and see how it comes together. But we've done all of that. We've got the little neck. And on the photos, the neck looks longer. But I've literally followed the pattern to exact T, exactly what it's supposed to be. So I'm just a bit confused why they look like they're like separating so much. But I've stuffed it like enough. But I'm just going to keep going and make the head and then see what it looks like when I've finished it. I, however, probably am just going to make the head off camera so that I can get it done quicker. I feel like I go slower when I'm crocheting on camera, so I don't know if it's going to get done tonight, but I'm going to try and get as much as I can done and then finish it when I can. Good morning, guys. It is a few days after the last clip that I filmed. I have managed to finally finish the standing dragon. Look how cute it is. I'm actually obsessed with this. Like, it turned out so good. Everyone keeps telling me I should make a red one because I live near Wales, so be like the Welsh dragon. How adorable. It is now time to pick the next pattern out of our jar. I think I've got like 6 in here. Let me just make sure they're actually separated. We are going to pick one now. I'm not looking. This one. Bee Bear. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to make this one. This is a pattern off Etsy. I'll just find out who it's. So this pattern is by Crochet _ by Lisa on Etsy and Instagram. Look how adorable it is. It's wearing its little dungarees. I'm gonna crack on and start this one and I will catch up with you guys soon and I will also pop you on a time lapse and we'll see how much we can get done. So guys, I have finished the little bee bear. I'm not overly happy. I don't love this pattern, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit too, it feels like it's too confusing for what it needs to be, truthfully. He is supposed to have a honey pot and he is supposed to have another 2 bees, I think, and I'm just gonna leave it with 1. I may come back and finish it, but I'm just not happy with the pattern. No shade on the designer of the pattern at all. I just feel like for me, it's too confusing compared to what it needs to be. I have read patterns that work up better for a bear with dungarees. So what I may do in the future is do my bear with dungarees and then add the bees on top, as I have got a mini bee pattern that I follow. But yeah, it's sweet, don't get me wrong, and I'm sure someone will love him, but he has just got 1 little bee on his head and then his little, some reason, wonky dungarees. Super cute, but just not my favourite pattern I've ever made. I will be pulling another pattern out of the jar and see what I get to make next. Right, so it's time to pick another one out. Fingers crossed I like the pattern better than the last one. I will always be open and honest. If I'm not 100% on a pattern, I'm not 100% on a pattern. Personally, for me, that's not one I would try and do again. I'd probably use a different bear pattern than to add the bees on top of it, just out of personal preference. It's obviously no shade on the designer. Some people will love that pattern and how it's written. It just isn't for me. But let's go ahead and pick another pattern and see what we get. Oh, the peanut jelly cat. I have made this one before and I loved it. It was super cute. Someone bought it as a Christmas gift for their friend. So this pattern is by Spammy Crochets on Instagram. I used this pattern back in October time, I think, and it's a really good pattern. It works out really well, so we're going to do that one now. And we have finished the peanut jelly cat. It's such a cute pattern. I think this took me less than an hour, so that's incredible. Added his little blush on his cheeks. Adorable. I just love the way that they sit. I think it's so cute. And we will get on to the next one. I'm excited. Let's pick another one out and see what we get. We've got stingrays. So usually I make a larger version of a stingray for a mystery bag. I have stopped doing those mystery bags. I've started doing keychains as a bit more of a easy selling point. So what I'm going to do is a stingray keychain, and that way I can help market prep on other items as well. So this pattern has been shared by another Instagram account, but it is apparently by Ches Docs Cotton, but this is the pattern. It has been shared by someone else, but it's miniature stingrays. I'm going to add a keychain to them. Let's get started. So I am super hyped because we have just finished one of our little stingrays. They are so cute because they turn out so small. I do love that this pattern you don't have to join 2 halves together, because I think on the larger ones that kind of irritates me, because you kind of got to make 2 halves and then join it together, so it takes a lot longer. Whereas these are going to make some super cute keychains. I am just going to go off camera and work on a few more of these. I think I've got a little over an hour until I need to leave to go pick up my son. So yeah, I think I'm just going to crack on with a few of these. I loved them. I think they're so sweet. I will catch up with you guys soon and we will pick another pattern out of the jar and see what we are making next. I've lost the pattern. I thought it was a free pattern on Instagram and it's literally gone missing, so I don't understand where it's gone. I'm going to try and find it. Hopefully we can get started. So I found it. It's been removed from Instagram, which is interesting. It was a free pattern by Crochet. It's this pattern. Luckily, I have found it on my saved images, so I am able to do it. But yeah, let's get started. So I finished the little pocket frog. These are so cute. Why I have not made these sooner, I do not know. How cute is that going to feel on a little keychain? It was a little bit confusing to read, but how adorable is that? I gave him some little blush, so he's super cute. Pick another pattern out of the jar tomorrow, and that will probably be our last one for this video. Yeah, so I will pick another pattern out of the jar tomorrow, and that will be our last one for this video, as I've done 5 now and I like to do about 6 on a video, so hopefully we get a good one tomorrow and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I've got all of my little friends coming up to say hello. We are gonna pick another pattern out of the jar this morning and it will be our last pattern of this video. I have enjoyed all of the patterns that we have done. I know that I said the bear one wasn't my favorite. It is what it is, and I loved it, but I also drove me a little bit insane, so it's fine. Yeah, so let's pick out a pattern from the jar. Okay, rubber duck. I've done this pattern before and it is super fun. I will need to find it. I think I paid for it off Etsy, but yeah, I'm gonna go get all the materials. I'll find out who the pattern's by and I'll let you guys know, and we will make a little rubber duck. So I have finished the little rubber duck. It is super, super cute. I didn't stuff it too much so that it can like sit on a desk. I thought that'd be cute. Adorable. I'm now just going to do a quick run through of everything that we made during this video. There are 6 items in total that we did. Let's go through them and finish off this video by looking at what we have managed to make. Obviously, I've just shown you the duck, so that is one of our patterns that we did this week. We also made this bee bear. Now I'm looking at it, day 2. It looks okay. I don't hate it as much as I did yesterday. It's still cute. I think if I get a chance in the next few weeks, I'm going to add another bee onto like its hand or onto its dungarees or something. And yeah, that was pattern number 2. We also made some stingrays. I actually ended up making 3 of these. So I managed to make a few extra whilst I sat on the sofa last night. I made that one with like a purple belly. And yeah, so we made 3 stingrays, which is awesome. I then made a little froggy. I actually ended up making 4 of these. Ooh, I can't hold on to all of them. I ended up making 4 and I actually used glitter yarn for both of them. I don't know if you can even see that, but I used glitter yarn for those. So they are super, super cute. I'm very happy with those. And then we made a peanut jelly cat inspired plushie. I guess that's what you call him. Yeah, he's so cute. I made him before and he's just adorable every time. Finally, our biggest pattern that we made was our standing dragon. I was worried that I wasn't loving it, but now I've looked at it like a few days later, I do absolutely adore this. I think it's adorable. I am so happy and I'm literally obsessed with this. I'm literally obsessed with this. Like, how cute. It's adorable. It's huge as well. Like, I thought it was going to be a lot smaller, but it is quite big. Actually, now I look at it, it's huge. So that is everything we made during this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon for the next video. I believe the next one is going to be a market vlog, as I do have a market on the 5th of April. So fingers crossed I will be able to film a market vlog for you all. Let me know down in the comments below which pattern was your favourite that we've made and which one you would have a go at yourself. It's always interesting to find out. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you guys soon.